here for my mom because she's had a pretty rough week and a very rough month. So this is her words, and the last ones will be mine. My dad was not a complicated man, but he lived a complicated life. He lost our mom in 1970 and was left with 5 kids to raise on his own. Shortly thereafter, he remarried. In 1980, we all suffered yet another heartache. Our youngest brother, Sean, had passed away at the age of 15. When Sean passed away, I believe that in my father's grief, he started to distance himself from me and my brothers. He didn't try to contact us, see us, or spend any time with us. In a way, we felt like we lost him too. But with great persistence from my brother Chris, our dad came back to us. He spent vacations with us and would visit as often as he could. My father didn't live a very happy life, and for years it was my goal to try and give him a happy life. And I think that you were successful, Mom.
Yep.
But what my brothers and I were able to do was to give him some very happy moments, and I am okay with that. My father was a man of great talent, and his gift to my brothers and myself was to pass down his gift. He gave us each the creative gene, a creative gene, but we all picked different mediums. But there are no brain surgeons in this family. Not yet. Families don't, I'm sorry, I'm skipping. The other gift he gave me was the gift of my brothers. And for so long, we only had each other. We knew we could always lean on each other and count on each other. I don't know what I would have done without them. Then my brothers gave me the greatest gift of my amazingly beautiful and wonderful sisters-in-law. And together have given me the best, very, very best nieces and nephews. Sorry, I'm messing up. Families don't always see eye to eye, and that is normal. But I have to say, it is always worth doing your best to work things out. They are the ones that know you best and will always be by your side if you need them. Of course, I had to gift myself with the most amazing husband, Peter. And then, of course, my beautiful daughters, Megan, Kelsey, and Rachel. Rachel and I might not share a bloodline, but I most certainly share a love line with her. These girls and Peter have been my everything, especially in this last month. It has been the most trying time that I can ever remember. Megan, Kelsey, and Rachel unconditionally gave me all the love and support in the world. Dad was an amazing award-winning fine artist. About 25 years ago, he developed a disease called neuropathy. It is a condition that occurs when your peripheral nerves become damaged or disrupted. It attacked his hands and his feet and eventually left him very handicapped. Losing the use of your hands being an artist alone is very devastating. But just think of all the things you need your hands for. It's a horrible handicap to have. Peter and Dad had such an amazing bonding relationship, though. They loved to hang out and tell dirty jokes. Peter always helped Dad with day-to-day things that he could no longer do for himself, and Dad didn't want me to do for him. For that, Peter, we will all be grateful. Losing a parent is a very hard thing, and sadly, so many of you know how my mother is feeling. Some of my dearest friends have lost a loved one recently. Some of you many years ago, but still the same, it is very hard. And it doesn't matter how old they are. You love them, and they're severely missed. One thing that my mother has always taught me is that you can't replace the ones you love, and you have to keep them by your side and stay strong and defend each other and love each other and be there for each other. She always told me that anytime I was going out, too. I can't replace you, I can't replace you. But it really stuck with me, and it really means something, because you can't replace the ones you love. And no matter what problems or differences you have, you just move on and you work it out and you support each other. And the one thing that I've learned recently that my own mother-in-law has taught me is that you can't abandon your parents or your family, no matter what differences you have. You always have to be there with them, for them, despite what different opinions you have or anything. You can't abandon them. No matter what wrongs they've committed against you, you always have to be there for them. And I think that's a really great thing to have and to hold on to. And what my mother learned at a very young age is that love never dies. Love lives. Love lives forever. So she wanted to raise a glass with everyone to make a toast, if you have one. But everybody repeat after me, or pretend, that's fine. Love lives.
Love lives.
Thank you.